Welcome to Sabukaturi Unveiling TV. Here we bring you a treasure trove of knowledge and wisdom, unveiling hidden truths and untold stories from various realms of exploration. Today we embark on a journey into the heart of one of nature's most awe-inspiring and terrifying phenomena: tornadoes. Imagine, if you will, a day of blue skies and fluffy clouds that suddenly turns ominous as a dark, foreboding mass forms in the sky. There's an eerie calm, then an almost deafening roar, as a funnel-shaped cloud descends from the heavens, its tip touching the earth in a violent kiss. That, my friends, is the spectacle of a tornado, a monstrous whirlwind that commands both our fear and fascination. Tornadoes are nature's whirlwind warriors, capable of flattening homes, uprooting trees, and hurling vehicles like playthings. They are born from intense thunderstorms, their power harnessed from the clash of warm, moist air with cool, dry air. The resulting updrafts and downdrafts form a rotating column of air that can reach speeds of up to 300 miles per hour. These mighty tempests are as mysterious as they are powerful. Despite our advancements in science and technology, there's still much we don't understand about these formidable forces of nature. For instance, why do some thunderstorms spawn tornadoes while others don't? And how exactly does a harmless gust of wind transform into a swirling vortex of destruction? But fear not, for we're on a mission to demystify these enigmatic entities. We'll delve into the birth of tornadoes, uncovering the atmospheric conditions that trigger their formation. We'll journey into the heartland of tornadoes, exploring why certain regions are more prone to these twisters than others. And we'll delve into the most devastating tornado incidents, recounting tales of survival and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. So buckle up as we prepare to embark on this whirlwind adventure. Brace yourself for a journey like no other, into the heart of the storm, where danger and beauty intertwine in a dance as old as time itself. Stay tuned as we dive into the birth of these monstrous whirlwinds. A calm day can quickly turn into a nightmare when the right conditions align for a tornado to form. So, what are these conditions? Let's start by understanding that tornadoes are essentially violent air columns that connect the surface of the earth to a thunderstorm cloud. The birth of a tornado is a complex process, but to simplify, it requires three key ingredients: warm, moist air near the ground, cooler, drier air above, and change in wind direction and speed with height, a phenomenon known as wind shear. Here's how it works. On a warm day, the sun heats the Earth's surface, causing warm, moist air near the ground to rise, creating an updraft. As this air rises, it cools and condenses, forming a thunderstorm cloud. Now, if there's a significant change in wind direction and speed at different heights, it can cause the air to start rotating, creating a horizontal spinning effect within the storm. But how does this horizontal rotation become a vertical tornado? Well, the updraft within the thunderstorm can tilt this rotation from horizontal to vertical, creating a column of spinning air. As the storm intensifies, the updraft draws in more warm, moist air from the ground, fueling the storm and tightening the spin, leading to the formation of a tornado. However, it's important to note that not all thunderstorms produce tornadoes. Only a specific type of thunderstorm called a supercell has the right dynamics to spawn a tornado. Supercells are massive, powerful storms with persistent rotating updrafts, and they are the birthplaces of the most destructive and deadly tornadoes. So, in essence, tornadoes are born out of the perfect storm of atmospheric conditions, where warm, moist air near the ground, cooler, drier air above, and wind shear come together in a violent dance, spawning these awe-inspiring and terrifying whirlwinds. Now that we know how these whirlwinds are born, let's look at where they cause the most havoc. Certain areas seem to have a bullseye painted on them when it comes to tornadoes. Let's take a trip to a place famously known as Tornado Alley. This region, primarily in the United States, is a hotbed for tornadoes. Located between the Rocky Mountains and Appalachian Mountains, Tornado Alley stretches across several states including Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, among others. Now you may ask, why does Tornado Alley get such frequent visits from these swirling specters? Well, the answer lies in the geography and climate of the region. The vast, flat plains in the Midwest act as the perfect stage for some serious weather drama. The dry, cool air from Canada and the Rocky Mountains meets the warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico right over Tornado Alley. This clash of air masses creates the perfect conditions for severe thunderstorms, which can spawn tornadoes. But the plot thickens. Tornado Alley isn't the only bullseye for tornadoes in the United States. Enter Dixie Alley, a region in the southeast including states like Alabama, Georgia, and Mississippi. Dixie Alley is notorious for its violent and deadly tornadoes, often more destructive and fatal than those in Tornado Alley. This is due to a mix of factors including population density, nighttime tornadoes, and a higher prevalence of mobile homes. And let's not forget about Florida, which actually has the highest number of tornadoes per square mile than any other state. However, Florida's tornadoes are typically weaker and less destructive than those that tear through Tornado or Dixie Alley. It's quite a fascinating and terrifying phenomenon, isn't it? The way nature paints these bullseyes for tornadoes, turning certain regions into whirlwind arenas. It makes you appreciate the sheer power and unpredictability of Mother Nature. To understand the true power of these twisters, let's revisit some of the most devastating tornado incidents. The silent approach and sudden fury of tornadoes have left indelible marks in history. Many a time, these forceful twisters have struck with such ferocity that they've etched their names in the annals of weather phenomena. Let's take a whirlwind tour of some of the most devastating tornado incidents. The Tri-State Tornado of 1925 holds the record for the deadliest tornado in U.S. history. Its rampage through Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana claimed nearly 700 lives and injured thousands. This tornado's path of destruction stretched over 300 miles, earning it a place in the Guinness World Records. Fast forward to 1966, the Topeka tornado left a path of destruction almost a mile wide in its wake, causing over $100 million in damages, a record amount at the time. This tornado was a stark reminder that even with modern infrastructure, we're still at the mercy of nature's wrath. Then there was the super outbreak of April 1974, where 148 tornadoes touched down in 13 U.S. states and Ontario, Canada, over a span of just 18 hours. This outbreak caused widespread devastation, resulting in 315 fatalities and leaving thousands homeless. More recently, the Joplin tornado of 2011, a catastrophic EF5-rated multiple vortex tornado, devastated the city of Joplin, Missouri. It resulted in 161 fatalities and over $1 billion in damages, making it one of the costliest tornadoes in U.S. history. These incidents underscore the sheer destructive power of tornadoes. They can strike anywhere, anytime, leaving devastation in their wake. It's a chilling reminder of the silent approach and sudden fury of these twisters. With such destructive potential, predicting a tornado becomes crucial. But is it possible? In the face of nature's fury, being forewarned is being forearmed. How can we achieve this forewarning when dealing with such a volatile force as a tornado? Well, meteorologists use a combination of radar technology and atmospheric analysis to predict the formation of tornadoes. Radar systems detect the rotation in thunderstorms that can lead to a tornado. Meanwhile, atmospheric analysis involves studying the conditions of the atmosphere, for example, the humidity and wind speed, which can give rise to tornadoes. However, tornado prediction is not an exact science, and these methods are not always accurate. This is where early warning systems come into play. These systems provide the public with vital time to seek shelter once a tornado has been detected. But remember, even with all this technology, it's crucial to stay vigilant and have a plan of action in place, because in the end, knowing what to do when a tornado forms can be the difference between life and death. When a tornado forms, every second counts in ensuring your safety. It's vital to have a plan. If you're at home, the safest place to be is in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor, away from windows. If you're outside, seek shelter in a sturdy building immediately. Never try to outrun a tornado in a vehicle. Always keep an emergency kit stocked with water, non-perishable food, a flashlight, and a battery-powered weather radio. Listen to weather updates and follow instructions from local officials. Remember, tornadoes can form quickly and with little warning, so being prepared can make all the difference. Although these natural phenomena can be awe-inspiring, they are also incredibly dangerous. So stay educated, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay safe. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time.